So after 2 years research, I decided to go with George at the Montrose clinic in London. I just felt really happy with what I'd seen from his work. So comfortable when I met him here at my pre-consultation. Really liked his cases where you really still look like yourself and you didn't look like you'd had anything done. I showed him some of my before photos and where I wanted to get my face back to, and I just felt really, really confident that he was the right person to go with.
We're at Cadogan Clinic today. We're doing Gemma. She's 46 and she's having a deep plane face and neck lift and also a brow lift. She's a busy entrepreneur. She has 3 children and she started noticing some laxity on the lower face and neck. So today we're going to restore a more youthful look by doing a deep plane, extended deep plane approach, and also operating on her neck and her brow. Operation will be done under general anesthetic and she will stay in a hotel nearby for the initial post-operative recovery. So I'm very excited about his surgery.
I'm in today with George and I'm having a deep plane facelift, neck lift and a brow lift. I'm 46 years old, a mum of 3, I have a fast lifestyle. I just want to feel freshened up, reverse the clock, 10 years and just get my face back. Just started to notice everything sort of slightly drop, and when I look in the mirror now, my face is changing. I just want to get the old Gemma back. This here at the jowls, the bottom corner, I feel like my jaw's really squared off. This fullness, filler wasn't really an option. I'd look like a giant hamster. Started to notice that I'm getting more and more neck laxity, a freshen and tighten up. I'm really looking forward to just having that side profile, that jawline back here. I can't wait to see the results. I'm very realistic. I know that I've got a recovery journey ahead of me and what I need to do to optimise those results. It doesn't stop when I come off the operating table. Can't wait to be 3-4 months down the line. It's really
Amazing.
exciting. Been marked up, and George has got someone in with him today watching surgery. And you will not believe who it is. What are the chances of this? I'm going to post you a picture now. So in 2022, I actually had a muscle repair with Mrs. Cat of Cat & Co in Birmingham on my stomach. And on my day of surgery with George for my facelift, she was actually a guest with George for the day and was going to watch the surgery. So it was a really nice surprise to be reunited with her.
Tight and swollen is the word, but fine. Compare it to a migraine and very tight under here, hence speaking with my mouth half shut. But had a yogurt in recovery on my Stanley Cup juice. Back at the hotel, gonna order some soup. And yeah, all went well, long. Just like to add, the sorest part is my coccyx, bottom of my back. I get like a sore coccyx anyway if I sit for ages. And I think just being late on my back when I'm a side sleeper for 9 hours on that hard surgery bed has done me in. It is like so tender. So, yeah, that is the worst bit. So propping that up with pillows at the moment, but the head is just a bit migrainey and obviously I'm tight under here. But apart from that, I'm okay. Oh, that slipped down, hold on. We're in full head mask. Eyes have swollen up this morning. Whoa, look at those beauties. Woo. Bit shaky after the general anaesthetic still. All fine, no pain in the head, which is good because I've had a brow lift. But sore and tight under the chin, wow. But it'll all be worth it. So yeah, just getting some fresh air, going for a walk around the block. And that's it.
So this was day 2 after the op and going to see Dr Asadi, who works with George, to have my mesh sling out. Going home today after this, so obviously really looking forward to that. And here's a before and after, so me on the operating table and then Dr Asadi having removed the mesh sling on the Saturday, which was my day 2 post-op.
Look at that bruising coming out. But I've just been and had like the mesh sling out, so I feel loads better. It's not tight at all, and to be fair, even with the swelling, when she took this off, my god, oh, my new jawline, I'm loving my jaw. Look at that, you can see it already, so I'm super pleased with that. So she said, yeah, I'm doing really good. She said like normal today and tomorrow be the height of the swelling, then it'll start going down. So just going back home now, and then back next Saturday to have the rest of the stitches out, which will obviously feel so nice because they are tight. So yeah, it's not fun, but it's not like deathly at all. And like, because I can just see what the results are going to be, I'm just like, it's worth it.
So day 3, peak of the swelling, this is about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up and looked like I'd been 6 rounds with Tyson Fury. But I was expecting this, so lots of icing, fluids, getting up and about, getting the body moving to get the swelling down. And by the lunchtime, I looked a lot better, which you'll see now.
Day 3 update. So I'd say my swelling has peaked, which is to be expected. It's the same when I had my blephs done, same when I had my stomach done. Day sort of 3 post-op, like I felt the swelling, and that is what I feel today, like pressure, not pain, not in any pain, just pressure, because you can see like the swelling's coming out, but the bruising's coming out as well, which is good because, you know, if it's coming out, it's gonna turn and go. But I slept really well in my own bed last night, doing loads of icing, sort of every hour doing 10 minutes icing on my face, which feels so nice. It takes the pressure away. And going under my Dermalux light like 2 or 3 times on the infrared, and that gets the swelling right down. So yeah, I'm managing. I've just literally put a scarf on, glasses, walked the dog round the block, like 10-minute walk. Felt better for getting some steps in. Eating well, I've got an appetite, doing my smoothies and everything. So yeah, I think, you know, considering where we are, I'm pretty happy with everything. And just, it's just got to turn the corner and then hit the finish line from here. So yeah, that's the day 3 update. So hopefully in a few days you will see me not looking as bruised. Hair wash tomorrow, can't wait. It's absolutely disgusting, look at that. And took this off this morning and cleaned my wounds and did the cream. Put this back on, so that was nice. So yeah, all good.
So this is me under my Dermalux Flex light, which I have at home on infrared, which is just amazing for swelling. I got recommended this cream for bruising and it's absolutely brilliant. And this is the Skin Aid kit, which the post and pre-op and post-surgery kit that I was on before the op, during and after, and it's great for swelling and bruising and healing.
So day 4, I've just washed my hair, so before I put this back on, I've just done my cream so I can show you how I'm doing quickly. I think I've peaked now on my swelling, and that's started to subside today, definitely. Eyes are going down. Give you a little look on the wounds there, and then But yeah, feel really good. Up about on my bone broth soup, protein, oxygen I'm going for now, and a little bit of light lymphatic drainage on the body just to get this moving. Yeah, super pleased. So very happy with that. See you later. Here we are at Leah's, who does my lymphatic drainage. Sauna. That's the treatment room. How gorgeous is this? That's Jodrell Bank in the distance. Gorge little setup for recovery. So Leah at You Heal With Me did my lymphatic drainage and recovery, and here you can see that already on day 4 she started to do some light lymphatic drainage, work on the scars. I've got some oxygen in while she's doing the treatment to speed up healing, and you can already see the difference on the pictures from the right to the left with just how she's managed to reduce the swelling in one session. Day 5 update for you. I think the taping, to be fair to Leah, is really working, taking that bruising out and that swelling down under the eyes. So still some there, but it's definitely no way as swollen. And neck taping has definitely helped started to shift the yellow. So that's really good. So leaving that on, although it feels super tight, it's effective. So just took this off for a minute because I've just washed my wounds and put my cream on. So yeah, that's where we are today. Pretty happy with that for day 5, to be honest. That bruise is just lifting now, going greeny yellow. So that's going to start going. Yeah, see a lot of bruising here around this ear, but again, it's turned colour, so it's going. So yeah, feeling pretty good actually. Day 5. Went to Leah for my lymphatic drainage. Oh, felt nice. I've just took the compression off for 10 minutes. Leah's taped me quite tight because this gets rid of all the bruising sat there. Tape on the neck. So this lifts the bruising out by pulling the layer away from the skin to keep it moving. So I'm wearing this for a couple of days now, so I've just took the compression garment off because it's a lot with that taped and the compression garment. But she also cleaned all my wounds where I couldn't reach or see, and it's definitely softened off just from one massage. So yeah, so that's the update. Like, get on your lymphatic drainage as soon as you possibly can because it makes a massive difference. So on this lymphatic drainage treatment, I did oxygen again, and Leah did lots of acupuncture needles all around the face and incision areas just to promote healing and boost circulation and try and take the swelling down. Day 6. So I think you'll be able to see my eyes have gone, going down really good. That one's still quite puffy, but not as bad. I'm just icing this morning. I've woke up and I feel like I've got a lot of swelling sat down here. It feels like heavy, like my head's in a grip. More than yesterday, bizarrely. These are like wisdom tooth face ice packs off Amazon, and they're actually really good because you can just slide them in the side of this compression garment, and you can still walk around with your hands free and do stuff. So yeah, I've just got these on because it just feels like tight around the bottom of the jawline, like the swelling's come down but then sat there, which will be normal of course, but a bit crazy that I feel like more swollen on day 6 and day 5, but that's swelling, isn't it? It's unpredictable and it fluctuates, but obviously this is going down nicely. So and Georgia said I can start in the cryo as long as my wounds are covered and wrapped up, which they will be in this, and I'll put a hat on, just doing 3 minutes. So I'm going to do that this morning because I'll just feel great for shifting the swelling after that. Yeah, so that's the plan today, but I just thought I'd give you a little morning day 6 update. So I'm all ready and about to go in the chest freezer here for 4 minutes and get the body temperature down. Karen from Cryo Revive here. What temperature are we going down to, Karen, while we're in here today?
-87.
Yeah.
Or 100, what's that, 120 Fahrenheit. 87 Celsius, 120 Fahrenheit, 240 seconds, 4 minutes.
There you go. So we're going to do that now.
There you go, lovely.
I've had my cryo. I'm just showing you without the compression garment on. This side, you can see I'm more swollen. That side is today, bizarrely, when that's the side that had more work. So it's like switched today. So this side is like super heavy, a lot stiffer, very, very hard here today. But it is feeling better as the day goes on, and that cryo will have just helped. Whereas this side is, yeah, it's got swelling, but you can just see by touching it's not as bad, and you can see like I look lopsided with this side. So yeah, it's just switched over today, I think. But hey ho, that's swelling for you. So yeah, just had a cryo, which felt great. Wounds are like doing really well, nice and dry and clean. And I'll just keep icing this side and try and take this pressure off, stay in this compression garment, get this bruising shifted here. But yeah, that's the little update where we are. God, day 6, it's a week tomorrow. Can you believe that? A week already. So yeah, that's where we are. So today is happy 1 week since my op, 1 week anniversary today. I actually did my own taping last night for lymphatic drainage using the facial tape. Followed a picture and method that my lymphatic drainage girl sent me a picture of, and how to do like this kind of octopus shape. But I've woke up this morning with like no swelling in the jawline, so it obviously works. Still got these tapes under here to shift this bruising. But yeah, this is probably the first morning that I've woken up and not felt like heavy and swollen straight away. So that's really positive for day 7 today. Feel like my movement is coming back on the right hand side a bit more. My mouth is evening out. So this smile's slowly coming back up, and just need to get the eyebrow raised on this side with the nerve, but that's already a lot better than it was. So yeah, all very positive. But yeah, so nice to wake up with, I mean, I'm still swollen, but nowhere near that heavy feeling where it was all like pooled in my jawline. So whether that's just day 7 or a combination of everything I've been doing or the tape, I don't know, but I'm happy with that. day 8, so I'm just waiting for the train to go down to see George at 4:30. The sun is shining, which is always nice. Jaw feels tight, a little bit more swelling today, but overall I think I'm going to get away with this journey.
So on the train down to see George in London for my 1-week checkup, here I am in the waiting room admiring my new jawline. Stitches still in under my chin, so this was the Friday, a week after the op. A little look back at how the last week's gone in terms of bruising, swelling and recovery. You can really see a difference. And then I stayed in London on the Friday night and Saturday, so day 9 post-op. Went to Dr Georgios, who works with George and on her Harley Street clinic, and had my stitches out. This was not painful at all and I was really looking forward to it. So Dr Georgios removed all my stitches, and I then got the train back up to Cheshire and had an infrared Dermalux light session back in Wilmslow, just to take that swelling down, help healing. Day 10 post-op and another lymphatic drainage treatment with some more oxygen, needling, and then I had a lady who comes to my house who does IV drips, and she did a treatment for me with vitamin C, anti-inflammatory, lots of just getting good stuff back into the system to help the healing process. So today is day 11 and I'm just doing my nightly routine. You can see still got bruising on my forehead, still just coming out under my eyes, but going. Wounds are doing really good. Under the chin is taped. Highly recommend this for the bruising. It's really helped my eyes. My friend recommended it. Enhanced Serum by Elastin. So just using that there. Doing my cream that we got given after operation for around the stitches line. So I've just cleansed before with my, no, that's the wrong one, hold on. Just cleansed with the Cetaphil wash that you also get from George's clinic, given to you. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how the face is looking. Jawline looks great, still some bruising coming out here, tight with swelling. Although I don't look massively swollen, I can really feel it hard here, but that'll just keep going down as the days go on. I keep doing my red light and cryo and everything, but yeah, overall I'm really pleased for day 11. So little day 12 update. I've had a busy day today. I have been to Leah, my lymphatic drainage, You Heal Me in Cheshire, the best. So we did that this morning. I've then been to cryotherapy and I did 20 minutes on the Dermalux, red light and infrared, which I love. And then I have been out and about this afternoon a little bit. Ventured into Tesco's, did a couple of work bits, had to pop into Next for something. So yeah, even though my hair needs a wash, which although I can wash it, I've been trying not to because one, the cream for the stitches is really greasy anyway, so it just gets greasy again. And two, my hair keeps getting trapped in the scab behind my ear, and then when I pull my hair out, it's pulling the scab. So I've just taped behind that ear for now, well, Leah did for me today because she knows what she's doing. So I'm just trying not to get it wet. So, but I'm going to do a hair wash later this week. Still just waiting for, this has been a bit stubborn, this bruise, but it is on the way out. Eyes are pretty much
down now, just a little bit of bruising left there. Bruising to the sides is healing nicely. You just see a little bit of faint yellow left here. Yeah, really good.
So this is just to show you a kind of timeline of what Leah did today in my treatment. I'm just a really big advocate that doing these sessions of this lymphatic drainage and scar work has just made such a difference to my recovery and why it's been so quick. Here she is working with one of her many machines. I've still got the oxygen in. She's doing lots of massage, lots of scar work. We did some needling as well for swelling. So yeah, the benefits of this have just been absolutely fantastic. And you can see the difference at the end of the treatment.
Morning. So today is day 13. So I just thought I'd give you a little update. That bruise on my head is still there, but it is going. It's been literally the slowest one to shift that. Under the eyes is pretty much gone down now. I'd say still puffier than what they would be normally, but only a tiny bit. So just this last bit of bruising and redness to go there. Under the chin, I haven't actually got any swelling under the chin. That's doing really well. Neck's really good, not a mark on it. Stitches are healing beautifully around there. Obviously you can't see it with the hair down. Here still feels like really numb and heavy and a bit softer today, not as swollen, definitely. More swollen on this side, actually, still the right side. But yeah, overall, like, I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on. I've got a couple of work meetings today and venture out, and I'll get away with it, definitely. So yeah, really pleased, actually. Day 13, really good, feel really good. So I just thought I would do a day 15 update for you because I'm doing my cleansing evening skincare routine. So yeah, day 15, just took all my, not that I had a lot of makeup on, but tinted moisturiser, bit of bronzer on today because I'm back at work. So cleansed off, bruising coming out nicely now on the head from the brow lift. That is literally like going, so you don't see that in the day when I've just covered it up a little bit. Just cleaned all around behind my ears, which are like scabbing over now, so just really important to keep that nice and cleansed, and then put the cream on. I've not put the cream on yet because I'm going to go on my Dermalux now on my blue and red light, so I'm going to do that first and then put the cream on last thing before bed. It's the end of the day, so I always feel swollen at this time of night, like 9 o'clock. Just, you know, been talking a lot today because back at work. On my feet, like, it is only 2 weeks post major surgery, so feeling like swollen and heavy. So when I've done my Dermalux light, I'll put my compression garment back on, and I've got a couple of nice ice packs from Amazon for, like, I think they're for wisdom teeth actually, but they just slide inside the compression garment, so I'll do that for 10 minutes and that's really nice before I go to bed. So yeah, just cleanse the face, gonna put a bit of moisturiser on after I've been on the Dermalux, and yeah, that's the day 15 update, but really pleased for at this point, and I will update you in the next couple of days. Hi, so today we are day 16 post my deep plane face and neck lift, and it's Saturday, and today I'm back at my favourite place, Cryo Revive in Wilmslow, where I'm going to do 4 minutes cryotherapy, really help get this last bit of swelling down, and then I'm going to go on their Dermalux Tritherm after for 20 minutes with the red light and the infrared. Might even do a bit of blue light first to get behind the ears. Just a bit scabby, and my hair keeps catching in the cream and scabs and pulling them off a bit, so I'm just going to help them with a bit of blue light. But no, profile's looking good. Swelling is, I'd say, definitely going down by the day, especially doing
This is my 8th consecutive day now of the cryo and the red light every day, so I've really seen a big impact to the bruising lifting and the swelling going with that. So yeah, so that's the update. So I'm going to do these treatments now, and yeah, here we go. Quick update. Can you see under here? All my glands have come up. I am so swollen. It started last night on this side, like sore to chew, sore to swallow on that side. And so I took some paracetamol, had a hot honey and lemon drink, iced it a bit. It's not sore to swallow today, but look, I've got a fat chin, fat neck. All those glands are up like that, so sore. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I've picked like just a virus up that's going round, or if it's my body fighting an infection somewhere here. I don't know. What do you think? So, good morning. Today is day 19 post-recovery. Lovely sunny day. I've just been for my morning cryotherapy, nice cold blast, and the Dermalux Tritherm red light session. And I'm now just going to Leah for my lymphatic drainage and then into the office. Hence why I've washed my hair this morning, get a bit of the gunk and eye cream out of it. So, a bit of a self-care this morning, and then yeah, so no makeup on, so you can see sort of how we're looking. So most of that bruising's gone now, just a tiny bit left there on my head, but not a lot. Obviously I'm a bit red, I've just been under the red light. So but yeah, swelling's really down. Still like doesn't feel a bit like my own face here, but that feeling is coming back as all the nerves come back. And actually when I'm on that Dermalux Tritherm, I can feel like everything like twitching and knitting together. So it's like a really nice feeling, like it's waking up, like the nerves and the fascia and the skin. So yeah, probably the only bit that's like would be really obvious I've had this done now is if I tied my hair up, like behind your ears is the last place to heal. So they're still like a bit scabby, a bit manky. But literally otherwise, as you wouldn't know, my earlobe repairs healed lovely. Neck, obviously I've still got my tape on under there. But yeah, no, I'm going to put a bit of bronzer on before I go in the office, a bit of mascara, and yeah, I'll be away. So super pleased for at this point. Just out for a walk. I've really took to wearing hats because it's the strangest feeling in my ears, I've got to be honest. They don't feel like they're mine, like they're attached to my head. Because like the feeling's not come back. So, you know, imagine if your ears are really cold and they've gone like numb. That's what they feel like. So it's actually really nice having a hat on with them like tucked into my head and warm, because I think because I can't feel them, I actually feel like I look like Dumbo, like they're sticking out miles, which is ridiculous because they're the same ears that I had before and they definitely don't. But yeah, that is the maddest thing for me, this like non-feeling like they don't belong on my head. I just thought I'd show you this so you can see how the wounds heal behind the ears. So those scabs are always the last to come off and the trickiest to heal. But this is sort of 3 weeks after op, and you can see that they are starting to scab nicely now and dry up. Hi, so day 23 update, Saturday, cryo and red light this morning, and I did a lymphatic drainage body bag. Washed my hair just earlier, still full of eye cream, but slowly getting it out. And silicone tape on this underneath, just trying to keep that nice and flat and take the red out. And I've also got some silicone tape just behind this ear. I was swollen more on this side, and I've got like a crease
just where the swelling is, sort of just behind the ear in the top of the neck. It'll definitely go down over time. It's just because that side was more swollen, but I'm just encouraging that wound just to lie flat and sort of go back down and just the redness come out of it. This side's perfect. So yeah, so that's really all I've done today. Just had a protein shake before with the lovely protein powder that George gave from his wife's company, which I'll put a picture up of now. It's really, really good. And just trying to stay really hydrated. Day 27 update. So tomorrow we are at the 1 month mark, which I can't believe it's been 4 weeks. As you can see, everything's healed lovely, face-wise, sensations coming back. Only a bit of numbness still around the cheeks, but not a lot, but fine to go out and about. Little bit of makeup. Under there is still taped. I have still got some swelling under here that is just not shifting, but you can't really see it. I can get away with it at the moment. So yeah, but no, feeling really good. Got my checkup with 4-week checkup with George on Friday. So that'll be good to see how he thinks everything's coming along. But no, overall, back out and about, normal life has resumed, and yeah, I'm really, really happy with everything. So yeah, 4 weeks, that has gone so quick. Hi everyone, it is 1 month today. Wow, day 28 since I had my deep plane face and neck lift. Just come from my lymphatic drainage. This is my sort of last double lymphatic appointment. I've been having 2 a week. Now I'm going to drop down to 1 just to do some scar management after today. But seeing George and everyone at the clinic tomorrow for a 4-week check. But no, feeling great. Still a little bit of swelling under here, as you can see. I've got a gland up, which I'm desperately trying to get rid of, and it's actually really annoying me because everywhere else is near on perfectly healed. But see what we can do with this today. But yeah, no, apart from that, feeling great. Skin's great, face is great, scars are doing great. So yeah, I'm just delighted that I've got to this point. So I'll update you tomorrow after I've been back to the clinic. So today is day 29 since my operation, and I'm here for my 4-week check at the Montrose clinic to see George and see how I've got on post-op. So I'm at the Montrose clinic for my 4-week check, did some filming with George and the team, met Jenny, a friend from Cheshire who's become a friend from us both having surgery at a similar time with George, and then just having a look back here on 2 pictures, one from my 1-week check and one from my 4-week check with George, because I think you can really see on this picture how much the swelling has come down in 4 weeks as well. Hi, I'm Gemma, and I had a deep plane face and neck lift and a brow lift 4 weeks ago. I decided to have surgery because I'd reached a point from my mid-40s onwards where I'd noticed quite a bit of drop in my face, especially around the jowl area, laxity in the skin, and it wasn't something that fillers was going to put right. I wanted to do something that really just wound back the clock. My friends who know I've had it done all think I look absolutely amazing, really fresh. They're all really shocked that I do still look like me, which is exactly what I wanted. People have a misconception with a facelift that you're going to come back with this wind tunnel or stretch face. I would recommend George for anyone who's considering a deep plane face or neck lift. He's completely committed and focused on you looking yourself and looking like a younger, fresher version of yourself. And George is your man. So we are week 9 today, post-op. Thought we'd have a little catch up to add to our vlog on where we are. So scars are like healing beautifully. Hair is growing back in through them. We've been doing a lot of scar work with Leah, my lymphatic drainage massage
lady, Leah You Heal Me, big shout out for her. She's a magician. So they're coming on nicely. Scar under the chin again, been doing a lot of work with that. This swelling has finally shifted now. Feel like this is always the last place to heal, and it still needs time. George says really 6 months is the optimum for this, but like you can see, this jawline is so much better than it was at the start of this video. Same on this side. The brow lift, that's healed completely. That's made just a big difference to the eyes. So yeah, so we are 9 weeks post-op and really happy with where we are now. Still having lymphatic drainage once a week because we're doing different things, not just lymphatic, but like I said, some work on the scars, some work on still keeping like the system moving, suppleness. It's really important to work this area because you can still get swelling and obviously stiff, and you want the face to kind of go soft and supple again and move. So we're still doing kind of work on that. Obviously, you guys all know that I'm a big cryotherapy fan, so I always do cryotherapy twice a week anyway for maintenance. So I've been doing that, and I think that's really helped just get any last bit of swelling down. So yeah, so this is 9 weeks post deep plane, face and neck lift, and super happy. So there we go.